All right, it's Josh and CC here with the Missouri Mutters. Hey, we're headed down to Carterfest in Arkansas, basically Bryant, Arkansas. It's right beside Little Rock. For their event called Carterfest. They're giving away $56,000. So me, Sexy Santa, Josh Alleman, there's quite a few of us going down for this event. They have their May event called Mud Days, which there's probably going to be about 150 of us Missouri Mutters going down, so there'll be a lot of us then. But no, we've got everything loaded up. Machine is set on kill. It started this morning, so as the event starts, it pretty much wins or breaks at this point in time. So, yeah, looking forward to it. We'll basically be able to do 4 events. The $5,000 for the Stage 2 bounty course that Magic Mutters Cory has went ahead and changed up from last year, and it's really gnarly, so I can't wait to do it. A lot of mud, a lot of obstacles, so it's pretty bad. So $5,000 to the winner of that. $3,000 in the Stage 2 bounty hole, 35-inch tire and smaller, and $500 for the turn and burn, and $500 for the figure 8. So there's going to be no hill and hole this time, I guess just because the weather's a little bit too cold. But yeah, I mean, the holes are looking pretty gnarly this year, and it's cold. So like right now, we're getting ready to leave St. Louis, and it's probably 55. The last week was like 78, 75. So today's Thursday. We're going to get down there probably around 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. And tomorrow, unfortunately, around 8 o'clock, right when the figure 8 starts, it's supposed to snow like 1.5 inches of snow down there.
Of course.
And then Saturday is going to be like 45 as the high, so it is going to be freezing. This event, I think, was going to be huge, but I think with possibly the fuel prices going up and just the weather being, it's Saturday, like I said, Friday's not terrible and Sunday's not terrible down there. It's like, I think, high 50s. But Saturday, the main day of competitions, is going to be terrible. So we'll see. Hopefully everybody still decides to go like us and head down there. I know there's quite a few Missouri Mutters going down. Not as many as have went in the past, but we're still going to have a good group. We're going to do a lot of video. And yeah, between myself and James, Sexy Santa Mabry, and Josh Alleman, we're going to try to bring home a bunch of first place trophies to the group. And just stay posted. And we'll do some videos in the truck on the way down too.
I'm looking forward to it too. I can't believe it's cold weather, but we're still going to make the best of it.
Hey, James, say hi. We're just hitting the Arkansas line.
We're recording.
Yeah, we got James Mabry and Janelle on the line here.
Say hi.
Hello, how's it going, everybody?
There you go.
Texas Santa's going to come take some money from Arkansas, I'll tell you what.
Or the Mudman, Josh Carman. One of the two.
I think they're both taking money this weekend. That's what's important.
Agree. All right, we're almost at Pocahontas, Arkansas, so we're about halfway. It's about 5.5 hours from our house in St. Louis. So I want to talk about our first event at Pikes Off-Road Park this year for the Missouri Mutter Bounty Series 2022. If you haven't been there yet, make sure you get on Facebook and go to Missouri Mutters Bounty Series 2022. Like, share, and follow the page, please. We'll be posting all the information about all of our events. We're going to have 4 events this year in that event series. The first event's going to be April 22nd through 24th. And actually, I guess I should say April 21st, because we're going to let people come in early Thursday if they want to. So you can get on the Missouri Mutter Facebook page or the Missouri Mutter Bounty Series 2022 page, and you'll see a bunch of information about it. But the first event of the season, it's going to be huge. We have a $10,000 payout for the mega trucks. We've heard there are a ton of mega trucks. We've built like this slough / kind of obstacle course bounty hole that's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So it's not just kind of going straight and that's it. You're going to have to actually make a turn in this one. We have the ATV side-by-side Stage 1 and Stage 2 bounty hole, and this first event will be more just a bounty hole. We're not doing a lot of bounty course with that one. We're going to do the side-by-side hill climb race, and we'll do some other competitions and things, I'm sure also. But I just wanted to mention that to you guys. So if you hadn't been to either one of those pages, make sure to please check those out and become members of those so you can see all the information we posted as soon as possible. So yeah, we're just going to head down to Carter's here, and we're going to compete basically in 4 events. The Stage 2 bounty course, which is paying out $5,000 for first place. The Stage 2 35-inch and under tire bounty hole, which is $3,000. The turn and burn is for $500 for first, and the barrel racing is $500 for first.
So how much are we bringing home?
Well, technically, we should win $9,000.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll update you when it's over.
Yeah, and James Mabry, the big goose egg for Sexy Santa.
I bet he still wins some money. He'd get second to you.
Well, remember, no, it's all first just payout. There's no second or third place on
you
this.
guys might just decide.
So, yeah, James and I, we're pretty good about, between the two of us, splitting the money or however we want to do it. But, yeah, I'm sure that we'll both come home with some money. And James is a great racer and love competing against him. And that's what's so fun a lot of these events is really, when we go down, we're just competing against each other. I mean, we could have stayed home and back in St. Louis and done it. But
not for this money.
No, not for this money. So I want to thank Carter's Off-Road Park for putting up $56K. Yeah, they have the Points 1 series coming down. I know some of you know it probably just canceled, but a lot of those drivers are still coming down for this event. And Josh Alleman's going to be down. We're looking forward to having him. Brian Stifler's bringing his big rig to come down to the Stage 3 bounty hole. Christina Collins has her new Can-Am DS that she's bringing down. So we don't have a big group that's going to be down, but the ones that are coming down are pretty darn good drivers. So looking for a lot of first place. And can't wait to watch the stage, or sorry, the hill climb for the bounty, the buggies and the ATV. There's not ATVs, the side-by-sides and the buggies. It's going to be really cool. I think Tim Cameron's going to be down. Then they've got a mega truck event down here too. They've got a show and shine for $2,000.
Yep.
I mean, they're giving away all kinds of money. So looking forward to seeing a bunch of people from Arkansas. It's always a good time down here. One of our favorite parks we go to. So stay tuned.
Hi everybody, it is 11:30 on Friday. We're down here in just outside Little Rock, Arkansas. We stopped at Academy Sports because Josh needed a rain jacket. It's supposed to kind of rain a little bit, snow a little bit tonight, maybe just from like 3 to 7, so it shouldn't be too bad. Right now it's sunny and upper 40s, it's not terrible. We ran into our first issue. We have a taillight out. It's minor. James is here with us, Sexy Santa. And so Mudman and Sexy Santa are putting their heads together to change a light.
What, do we need to go to the pilot anyway?
Always working on something.
That's what it always, James, always.
What did you back into? Are you mudding?
If this is all that breaks this weekend, it's going to be a good weekend, but stay tuned.
Sexy Santa saving the day again. Can't do anything without him.
Look at all that mud in there.
Where that came from?
Oh, it's probably from Texas.
You know, that might
All
be right.
that sand in Texas.
I bet maybe just the connection might have been shitty.
Well, if it's your
Well,
light's
no, the
working,
light worked. Just the blinker
it's
didn't.
just your blinker. We're just giving it a try. Hit the flashers. The flashers work. Your brake lights, blinkers, everything but your running.
Everything but that. Yep. So Josh ran in, grabbed a new light.
Yeah, but your flasher should be on and it's not. Look at your truck blinker.
Yeah.
See, that's what wouldn't work last time, was the blinker part of it.
Your headlight's on.
It's exactly what was happening last night.
Okay.
Now your lights are off.
Correct?
Great.
Nothing.
You got a bad
Connection somewhere.
Yep.
I wonder if I should keep the light just to be on the safe side.
I mean, you already bought it. It ain't gonna hurt.
Yeah. I got a damn trailer place now. So.
Well, unfortunately, that didn't fix it.
But in order to keep the eyeball.
All right, we're here.
Yeah, here we are.
Finally made it. It's 12:15 on Friday.
Yeah, we've had some trailer issues. We had a flat tire before we came down, so we had to buy a new tire literally a couple hours right before we left. Now the brake light and the turn light's not working. At least last night the brake light portion of it was working, but now James was trying to help me. We went and bought a new light and replaced it and realized it must be in the line.
Yeah, they saw all that. I recorded it all.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm just reiterating. Damn it. So the next video will be we get pulled over by the local police for having a brake light out. So, but yeah, the adventures begins. I don't think they had Carter's.
I was going to just say the same thing. They put Carter's
new.
up. That is new.
I wonder which side they want us to go on. Plus sign waiver
And pay here. Look,
Yeah.
he's waving you over there, though. See?
Okay.
Bag of ice, $4. We got 2 for $5 at the gas station.
So when you come in the park, they have 4 of these treehouse cabins, and we stayed in
the second one.
Yeah, the second one up there. Yeah, I mean, the trees, when they actually move, the whole thing shifts. So if the wind's blowing a lot, you're definitely going to feel it.
When the squirrels run in the trees and throw stuff down, you can hear it. It is quite the experience.
We have a free stay for one night.
One night.
We want to use it, so that was nice. Yeah, they had some leaking sewage issues the night we were there, so but all in all, then you'll see the treehouse, or not the treehouse, you have treehouse apartments here, then you've got the 7 apartments, and I think, what, 6 or 8 huts on the other side that we've stayed in too. So if you have to stay in any, I would recommend staying over in the castle side personally, but for an event, you're going to pay almost $1,000 for your 3-4 night stay, so it is expensive.
But they're always booked full.
Yeah.
So they can charge it.
Yeah, fact.
Supply and demand.
Okay, so it's about 53 degrees. It's probably the warmest it's going to be the entire time until we go to leave, of course. But other than that, we'll do a bunch of video and just go from there.
They got some
They're little metal containers.
new little containers. I remember when they
Yeah.
had the containers, they must have finished them off.
You know, a little one room.
Yeah.
Look very busy to me. I was expecting a whole. Oh, there's Brian's RV, his new one down here. Gosh, this looks so much. Looks more down here now. That's they've taken quite a bit of the mountain off.
Boy,
there.
they have.
I can't remember.
The Fender area. Yeah, you said it was over where we were parking by the Hill and Hole. Was it by Hill and Hole last time? I think they got some cool stuff up
maybe
there.
we should have went over this direction. Yeah,
Oh, and around that way. Can't you go down right here?
I think so. Oh yeah.
There's James. He's just waiting because you can go right here.
Oh, it doesn't look bad. He told me that the barrel race was going to be muddy as hell.
This doesn't look very muddy.
No, James has got definitely the right tire for that then.
Here's all the playing spots over here. Stage 2, Bounty Hole.
Yeah. Oh, this place is so nice. Well, I thought it was going to be a lot muddier. I should maybe brought those other tires.
Is that Stifler?
Uh-huh. That's his new ride. Look at his
Oh,
new
look at that.
RV. Yeah.
I didn't know he got an RV.
It's
That's
mammoth.
awesome. Wow.
Okay, I think our spot is over here. He's looking down.
Okay, yeah, because he said it was by the Hill and Hole.
I'll call him. Yeah, I see some tape over there, so I'm just wondering. Oh, see, there's not much water in here. Oh gosh, this is the Hill and Hole? Where'd the water hole go?
Good question.
I think
that's
something
what you.
happened with EPA.
That's what you went in last year, or was it last year? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And destroyed your belt and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah. But I did beat James
I
Mabry.
bet this is our little spot taped off back here. Castle. I bet you guys can't see the castle up there yet. It's pretty far away.
There's Cory right there. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Aw.
Thanks, Cory. That's awesome, man. Cory roped us off a real nice parking spot over here.
All right, hey, we just got here. Magic Motor himself, Mr. Cory Rager. He's pretty much designed and built all this stuff, for most of it here, at least all the cool stuff here he's done. But yeah, no, just wanted to talk to you a little bit, and thanks for putting on a great event. And this is the biggest event that I've ever been to, giving up the most money. So 56, it's up to $56,000 now.
$56,000.
Okay, Cory, just tell us a little bit about it.
We've got the rock bouncing hill to be done. That's on Saturday. The mega truck's gonna be running Saturday. The bounty course, which is the biggest in the nation, will be ran on Saturday. We've got bounty holes, stage 2 and 3. We got a kids class. We got a barrel race, kids class and a barrel race too. We've got a couple of speed events. It's gonna be. I've made some changes to some of the stuff this year.
Yeah, no, from the videos and things we've seen, it looks like quite a bit. And I mean, it looks like even the hill up there for the bounty hill for the guys, it's totally different this time.
We have changed up the bounty hill.
Yeah.
Been a lot going on that hill up there.
It's crazy that it looks so much, so different. And now, was the Carter's the new letters, or letters new?
Yes,
On the, okay,
that's
we
new.
noticed that, so yeah.
We redid the archway.
Yeah, we thought
Looks
so.
real good.
We redid the top of the castle also. The castle's got a new roof
Floor's
on it.
a little more sturdy.
And you can get up on top of it now.
Nice.
You can get up on the top, and it's got a handrail up there. You can walk up on top, look over the park.
You weren't supposed to in the past?
Yeah, we got up there, but it was a little shady.
It was set up to
Some
be up
soft
there, but
spots.
now it's
Really set up.
It's perfect.
So what's the new area right here that you guys have been clearing? Is this just making more way for the Cory stuff, or is that...
It's both. We're gonna have another setup for. It takes time to move that much material.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
So that's for next year's.
Okay.
That's for 2023.
Okay, so, and as far as the bounty holes, let's just start with the bounty holes. The stage 3, I mean, I've heard through the grapevine the Skywalker's coming.
That is actually accurate.
Oh, that is awesome.
He has left his house. And he is on the way here. And Skywalker, as everybody knows, is one of the biggest in the world.
Well, for the 3 viewers that don't know who he is, yeah, he's pretty. When he's been the biggest and baddest for a long time, then I don't know. I think he just kind of took a break, but he owns PATV.
Yes.
I believe, and that you see all the monster mega machines that they end up doing. So yeah, that yeah, I think he's came back and decided to come back with a vengeance, and he's been hitting a lot of the bounty holes from what I've seen.
He has. He's been hitting a lot of the big stuff, and this is one of the biggest payouts for first place. Actually, I do believe
5,000, 4,000.
I think it's 3,500 first place for the stage 3 bounty hole.
Okay.
And that's a very large number, even for these shows that are sanctioned events, like any of the bounty hole series guys. That's one of the biggest payouts that they're doing.
Yeah, no, I agree. You guys just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Where a lot of parks, honestly, the prize money's going down in some because there's so many people having so many events now. Used to, there were 2 or 3 events in your state, or maybe 5 or 10 if you're in the South.
Yes.
But now it seems like every little place is doing a lot of stuff. So you're just not, a lot of places aren't getting the draw. But you guys just can consistently well, I mean, obviously, it's the coolest park that we hang out in as far as just having everything. I mean, lodging, creek runs, so they just have everything. So anyone who's not been to Carter's Off-Road Park in Bryant, Arkansas, you definitely want to come. Cory Rager with Magic Mutter. He's a, well, I guess what title? You pretty much wear all the titles, don't you? Event coordinator, designer, builder.
Yeah.
Run the events himself.
And I used to race on all of them too.
Sure.
So I know what a course needs to have a good event.
Right. That's why Cory comes and runs our events for the Missouri Mutters. So we can't thank him enough.
Between me and Josh,
yeah.
we design everything and make it work.
That's right. We'll throw Bill in there too.
Bill did a good job. He has done a great job.
Absolutely. We love us some Bill Welch out there. But yeah, no, we're going to do a bunch of video. I should say a bunch. We're going to do some video. We want to have a good time this weekend. We're competing, so it's always fun for us because normally we're running the events, but we actually get to compete. So we'll be coming to this event in March. We'll be coming back down in May. And when we come down in May, I promise you, it's going to be a sea of green and black here. We have a ton of people coming. So stay tuned for that and much more later. I'm worried about tomorrow's going to be the issue.
Working on getting the baby to start today. Yeah, today should be easy.
Silky Johnson, I ain't gonna lie. Anyone still, it's like a broken record, but anyone that wants to run the X85 fuel, yeah, it's great fuel if you want to pay, well, 13 times what fuel costs. Well, maybe now 3 times what fuel costs. I'll take that back. I think we're up to 10 gallons is $163 is what we're having to pay to fill the old bad boy up. Or sorry, $130. But yeah, just to get it started, it takes forever.
Oh, look at that. I told you it'd be easy today.
Okay. Now it'll probably die. It normally will die. Just give it a second. And then you have to go through it again, but it might stay going.
It's the sunshine and the positive thoughts.
That's
right. It's the magic. Got that magic.
Yeah, tomorrow is not supposed to be as nice. I bet tomorrow isn't as easy, or tonight when it's snowing.
Right. Well, and look who we brought. The defending champion of Mr. Cory Rager's event from last year. I will say he beat me out. I got 3rd, I think, in no, the bounty stage.
You got 3rd.
Okay, got 3rd in it. Had a DNF and broke way too much shit here last time, and I'm gonna use that word. Oh, let me turn this a minute off. We'll start this.
Pretty loud.
Probably loud in the background, but we're happy it's running.
If it started, it should start.
We need to get your camera out and do the photo that I just told her about. The photo of the motor page
4.
that everybody wants to see.
Of what?
I want to do.
Hey,
Any hoodie on.
how do you like these tires?
Hey, I'm loving these tires. SuperATV. I want to tell them these Terminator Max tires, Cory, fantastic. So Cory just got a new a machine himself, a new Can-Am Sport 2022. Yep. A beautiful machine over there. And you actually have some Terminators.
I got Terminators.
Terminators on it.
Yes.
So a little different tire style, but the predecessor to these. But so far, I've really only had them at WTF event. and they did great in that Bounty course. They've not been in a lot of mud, so today's going to be the, I guess tomorrow will be the first time they're going to be in some deep mud holes, and again a bit of a Bounty course.
Maiden voyage.
Yeah,
so
they look really clean.
Because we know how well the BKT's dug in the other one. I didn't get out of that hole. Now, granted, clutch was broke. I broke an axle since I went flying into it, so there were a few issues. But from everything that I've been seeing, I don't think you'll see the BKTs back on. But Silky Johnson here, just a much better tire. The only bad thing I'll say about this tire, so if you're going less than 10 miles an hour, it will knock the fillings out of your teeth or give you a concussion because they are so rough. And I guess just between the lugs, how far they are in between. It's a rough ride. The BKT was a little smoother. I won't say a lot smoother, but a little bit smoother.
Well, there was a little closer distance for the lugs too.
Yeah, it was
probably a good another inch and a half.
Well, how do you feel about the Terminators?
Man, actually, I love them. They actually do very well. They're not as far spaced. Yours are way far spaced. Mine are closer.
Well, I think these are better for mud, but I think yours would be better for more Bounty courses with mud in it.
Yes.
You know, it's just a better all-around tire between the two. This is just really a mud tire that I'm doing courses on. And again, I was going to bring the other set of tires down, and I just said no. I know I say this on every video. And I feel terrible because Pro Eagle actually reached out to me a few months ago and asked us to do another video on YouTube, and we love their jack. If anyone's looking to buy a jack, the Pro Eagle jack is the best on the market.
They are top-notch jacks.
I love it. We've went through 4 or 5 before in the last few years, but since then, that's the only jack that we ever use. We got James just unloading his machine.
This motor smoked more than my other one ever did.
Oh, I've never seen that much smoke out of a machine. I thought Cheech Marin pulled up. But no, here's what babe, show them these tires over here.
That's what I was going to suggest. We take a look at what you were talking about.
So again, these are all SuperATV products. And we love SuperATV. I mean, absolutely love their products. The best in the business at what they make and what they do. Just a great product. So, yeah, these are a set of tires. Actually, I'm still thinking about getting a set of these for more of the Bounty course stuff.
Well, I will tell you, the only reason I went with the SuperATV tire was because of Josh Carter. No, seriously, that's the only reason. Because you run a lot of SuperATV stuff. And I decided to go with SuperATV to see how these are going to run. I've heard good things about these on other four-wheelers and side-by-sides. So I decided to try me a set, and I love them. They do very well. They clean out good in the mud. I haven't went bogging in this, and it's brand new. I've had it 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But I mean, it does real well. I went through a few things that were, mud that deep, and it chewed right through them, no problem.
Well, I'm glad vote of confidence, and yeah, I'm glad it's working out that well. And can't thank the people of SuperATV enough for putting out such great products and made in America.
Absolutely. All right, we're driving around, taking a look at the courses real quick. Stage 1 and 2 and 3 bounty holes. Yes. Notice he said, did you put vodka in this? Because I guess I'm always in charge of making drinks. All right, we are at the Stage 2 Bounty course. Here's where it starts. Come through this pit. Come up here. Got some logs. And there's Stifler coming over with James. Ooh, these logs look a little hairy. out through the logs. These logs look pretty gnarly.
Yeah. It's gonna be very fun.
Yep. Okay, and then we have a little straight stretch here.
That could be interesting. The straight stretches can be.
Yeah, this is where I need to gain some speed right
I
here.
was gonna say you could jump the tires.
Stop. Hey, I'll tell you, just testing those brakes, doing those 3 test hits or 4 that I did.
Okay, then you come here to these tires.
I don't remember.
Okay, so we come through the tires. Then you have a turn. There's a sign. Come around the turn. Through a little bit of water. And it looks like we're going to come into a water pit. And then over a berm. And into another water pit. Okay, you come out of that second mud hole and come up this little hill and over these tires. Down to some other holes.
Yeah, see, I like that. Honestly, I like that.
Don't break my tape.
Because the problem is if you're smart, and I was actually just watching the... Just enough to slow you down.
Another little mud hole. Up and down into another little mud hole. We go the inside and show you this turnaround here.
Put your paint back. Now this used to be a pretty gnarly little hole over here. That's the one that's like this, isn't it?
Okay, then you got to come around this corner
Oh, it's not as doesn't have as much water in it this time.
and into this hole, which is on a corner. So you turn this whole corner in water, and then you got to come up this little berm. Then you come up and over this,
Deepest hole here, I remember.
and into this hole.
No more.
What does that mean?
Cory just laughs.
What does that mean?
My machine won't start.
Hey, then we're coming back this way.
What does it mean? What does it give me? Where is it?
Oh my goodness, look at these rocks here now.
I'm guessing we're gonna have to find it.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
I promise. You'll
What I
find
was
it.
worried
And
about.
then there's some rocks to come over.
Man, this hill.
This is where the big hill was last year.
Well, I'm glad you did it before roller state because they just couldn't do this. I mean, it's just too
Okay, let's walk up here on the course.
Well, but you're a great driver. Not everybody's.
Looks like there's been
These
a
are
couple
some
people trying to
giant
do this
tires
already.
that you have to come over next.
Yeah, here you want to definitely keep some momentum going because, yeah.
Ooh, look what fun awaits after the tires. Yeah,
This is where I'm the YouTubers right here.
awesome, thank you.
And you also can have the tires.
This is a nice spot to film from right here. So you come off these giant tires and then you have to go down and up these little concrete things.
Okay, and here's the logs up here.
Okay, then we keep going around this corner.
I wonder if you'll have to stop and back up.
I have to.
It's pretty sharp right here.
Yeah, you just. Yeah. Yeah, take it wide.
Take it wide and come right up here.
Yeah, I don't know right here.
Okay, and then we have some more concrete things
Well, I think right here. I'm sorry.
up here.
I think I'm gonna go.
Ooh, goodness, look at this little hill you gotta go down.
Here, I think I'm staying away from that guy.
Oh, goodness.
This is where Arkansas.
Dang, look right here.
Yeah.
Machine down.
Well, this is where you don't want to go too slow. You want momentum.
I had momentum.
Well, it's easier than what it was. Yes.
Okay, then we're almost done here. You gotta come up, which I'm gonna try to go up here.
But you took the scariest
Up this hill. A few more tires. What is this? There's a giant hole that you don't want to fall in. Then we come down here. We go to the side here. Okay, so that's what that looks like, coming down these tires into a little mud hole. How's it going? And then we're gonna finish it out with probably what's a really deep mud slough, if I had to guess. Okay, so here's the end. This is where Josh really broke his last year. And then that's the end. Looks like an awesome course. Cory did an awesome job meeting the minds on the hill. Come over here to the, what would have been the .1 series hole. They're still doing it. It's just .1 is not running it. So I guess this is the hill they're gonna run for the hill climb.
Have the camera roll.
Oh yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Arkansas Jeff here. We didn't know that you were in the presence of royalty here. So I like to call him my little brother. You know, kind of, you know, like Arkansas, the little brother to Missouri.
Little brother, more like daddy. I spanked that ad.
Oh!
Yeah, it's never happened, but we're still waiting for an Arkansas beatdown. No, Jeff has been great. Actually, the main reason when I actually first started coming down this park was Jeff was one of the first people I talked to, and we still have some stuff that him and I originally talked about that we're going to do between Missouri and Arkansas. That is going to be huge. It's not going to happen this year, but I would say next year. Hopefully, we get it lined out, and it's going to be
huge.
It's a really bigly huge.
Yeah,
a bigly huge.
It will be.
It's going to give the two states a lot to do.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is, once we get tired of beating up on Missouri, then we're going to bring in other states so that way we can just show Arkansas is the state.
No.
Where's my gold one?
Jeff is doing. Hey, Jeff. Hey, tell us about the new thing you're doing for all the parks down here. About this really cool. I'm going to want to bring it to Missouri, but I'm going to let Jeff talk about it. It's a super cool idea.
Well, I've came up with this idea. Everybody loves riding on the trails, and we all like to drink. It's a non-alcoholic recommended, or non-alcoholic drinks recommended, but I have a drinking game considered brought to these parks. Carter Off-Road Park is the first park I got coming. I've already talked to like 3 or 4 other parks in Arkansas that are interested and do want it. I just have to go sit down with them. We're test running it here. It's I'm finding holes in like main areas of the park and naming them, putting tasks. You either got to perform the task or drink, and hopefully it causes a lot of good times.
And this is something I want to bring. We go to a lot of parks. We go to parks all over the place. They're always wanting us to come do events or, you know, just check their park out and kind of tell them the issues they have. One of the biggest issues is always maps at a park. And the great thing about the idea you have is they can never come up with names of certain areas. So you can actually go to parks, put the name of certain areas. So on the map, you might have 20 extra spots that they go to on the map, but that they may or never got to go to, or at least didn't know what the name of it was.
Right.
So I think that's pretty cool.
And when if somebody broke down in a hole or something, they'll be like, hey, I'm at Missouri Mutter Hole, and they'll know where that hole is on the park.
It's a great idea.
So
Probably where one of my axes will be laying. If,
I don't think Missouri is ever going to hit a hole. So.
No. Well, because we have so much horsepower there, we just go over the holes. You know, down here, you guys, it's Honda country, so we get it. You know, when you've only got 4 horsepower, things go a little slower than Honda.
I watched that WTF. You see all these trees around here? That thing's going to get stuck on the log.
True.
Or under a log.
Hey, look, I'm not going to say anything.
Under a log,
Probably
too soon, too soon.
But you know what? The good with the bad, you just got to take it. You drive under a log, it's going to happen.
My 4-wheeler's still broke from somebody. I'm still repairing it.
Oh, I think that's a
well
shot
over
at
$1,000 in
Sexy
fixing my
Santa.
4-wheeler.
Well, Santa's was actually locked up yesterday, so we actually thought Jeff drove over from Arkansas and maybe see Sexy Santa's engine up. Now, I don't want to say, you know, Jeff's a great driver because he definitely is not. I mean, he's on the race team, but he's like the kid that carries the clipboard and writes down all the stats on the team.
Oh,
but no, his big exhibition run you might have seen a couple years ago was to show all the average drivers, you know, to make sure they didn't hurt themselves. And oh, Jeff at about turn number 4 goes over his handlebars on his ATV and breaks his nose, blacks his eye. But,
it happened.
But you did stay at the park the entire weekend, I think, didn't you? And you did all your live feeds.
Yes,
okay.
I did my footage and everything, shot it. You can tell it in my footage that I'm still hurt. I get you that clip so that way you can put that on there.
Hey, he's desperate for subscribers. No, but anybody...
Oh.
That's a true story, but it's all right. No, you'll love Jeff's page. So Arkansas Jeff, if you don't subscribe to his page on YouTube, definitely check it out. It's got a Facebook page also. But no, we love hanging out with these guys competing. We got the race team over here, the Arkansas, the Carter's race team. So Wolfman, Stan, and Stan's son.
Didn't make an impression. No, I didn't. I almost faced
You got second. You beat Dad last time.
Yeah.
I just called you Stan's son.
But it's Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the back of your jersey, Stan's son.
No, it's Snap City.
So yeah, we just got to the park. They're going to take us like to a new special place, a little hidden gem maybe we don't know about. So we're going to check it out. And yeah, we got a big day of competitions this afternoon. The weather is getting cold. I mean, it's probably 40 degrees right now. The wind's 15 mile an hour, so it's terrible. I'm not gonna lie, this is the coldest I've ever competed in, and probably the last cold event I will compete in. But anything we could to come down here and kick some Arkansas butt.
CC is cold.
That's right.
It is cold.
Yeah, what we do to beat Arkansas, I'm telling you. It used to be Illinois, but Arkansas has kind of become our major competitors lately. So
They got lucky. I think one of them came down and broke my four-wheeler, because I'm only running a 2-wheel drive now. And, well,
Somebody, there's some foul play afoot.
yes.
Tell us about it. Tell us about that, James.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Let's hear about it. Sexy Santa.
Well, I go get out my machine put on the trailer. It's making some funky noises.
This is yesterday on your way down.
On the way
Yeah.
down here. Went about 10 more feet and she locks up. That's where STL Power Sports is going to come into play. Thank you guys very much.
Hey, are we talking about your 4-wheeler or your old prom date?
No, that's Jeff's mine.
No, his prom date. No, his prom date had more miles on her than his 4-wheeler. That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah, that was coming. I ain't editing any of this. This is
There's
going
a
to
lot
stay
of
on the
smack
page.
talk already.
No, yeah.
Okay, I joke around with Josh. I like Josh. I can't stand him.
All right, guys. Great footage and
Good banter so far. Stay tuned.
we'll wait for you.
We're gonna ease around to the back.
Okay, so this is one of the stops on Arkansas Jeff's little treasure hunt. Let's see what it says.
Place his hole slow and steady because his remote don't know how to. Oh! All right, hey, let's get some video here. Hey, I'm gonna say, out of all the stuff that Arkansas has ever tried to do to us, this could be the best one of all time. So, well played, Arkansas Jeff and team. It's a badge of honor, especially when we beat you all tomorrow.
What does it say?
Okay, what it says is Missouri Mutters hole. The task is complete this hole slow and steady because the Missouri Mutters don't know how to full send it. So full send it. Yeah, I mean Arkansas Jeff must have wrote that one.
I love this.
You don't know how to read it.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Shows how to full send it.
Doesn't know how to full send it.
Yeah.
Same thing you
All right,
said.
piggy.
Same thing you said.
Point of the story is, it was a good job. Well played. But no, this is what we're talking
Take
about with
2
the
shots.
all these tasks. So yeah, you'll go to one of these and you can either obviously it does have to be alcohol related, but you can either do the task and go through the hole, or you can do a drink. You can take 2 shots or shotgun and unopened beverage.
Like a Pepsi or a
And you have to
Yeah,
record
you know,
yourself
the
and
other
share
day.
it to the Facebook
Yeah,
page.
this does not. This is only about alcohol if you want to make it about alcohol. So I'm going to take a couple shots of alcohol since I'm not driving.
Till later.
Good job, Jeff. Hey, here's the guy right here.
Because he knows he can't make it through the hole, that's why he's going to go ahead and take the 2 shots. Exactly. Like, we picked the easiest hole out here in Carter's.
Hey, it's
So
there's
they can
probably
complete the
14
task.
foot deep if I know this guy.
So
Right.
they can complete the task, and yet he still chooses to drink over hitting a hole.
I think we'll have to hit the hole. I mean, I just feel like we have
We're
to.
not ready to hit the hole until the competition is over.
I was about to say, yeah, like she says, y'all won't wait until after the competition.
Yes.
Okay,
we
now
do.
I'm really sorry. Yeah, okay. We will hit the hole and we'll get it on video. But no, this is the idea I want to bring back to some of our parks in Missouri.
Yes.
This is just, it's a really great idea, even though it's a good shot at us.
Fun.
I appreciate
but
it.
no, in all seriousness.
That's
great
awesome.
job. So yeah, I think it's really going to take off. So any of the parks that want to get a hold, make sure Arkansas Jeff, what would be the best way to get a hold of Jeff?
They can call my number. I mean, you have my number.
Yeah, what, you want to put it out there?
Phone number 870-581-0279, Arkansas Jeff.
There you go.
I'm also, like, if anybody's interested in sponsoring holes, I do sponsorships as well. Missouri Motors going to sponsor one at every park in Missouri.
Yes, absolutely. We absolutely
Yes,
will.
we are.
That's for sure. We will do that.
Bet.
For sure. You got
Appreciate
that.
it, man.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's just a great sponsorship for anybody wanting to get their name out there.
Yep.
And again, you can talk to Jeff about all that. Again, it's way cheaper than you would ever dream of as far as getting sponsorship for. So make sure you give him a call. If you don't want to call him, you can find him on Facebook or on YouTube.
Hey, Jeff,
Here's the hole.
tell him about the QR code.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there is a QR code. You can see that.
Now this right here takes you to my Facebook group or Arkansas Mud Crew, but as well as on whenever you sponsor a hole, it will have your QR code up there leading you to your website, YouTube, Facebook, whatever you want, as well as your logo right underneath it. I mean,
Awesome.
That's a great idea.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually got
We have a QR code, so let me make sure I send that to Jeff. We send that to you. Let's get that on
hey,
there.
and I'll get this swapped out for you.
Perfect.
Or,
Awesome.
Well, actually, I tell you what, you sponsor, you do that. I'll get you an actual legit hole out here, rather than just this gas
Wait,
hole.
this
is gonna
hole's
save
not
you.
legit?
No, are you talking about the kitty hole?
Yeah, the kitty hole, which is what Missouri's good at. Hey, John got first place in the kitty hole.
John Connors and STL Power Sports, we dominated the 10-year-old and under class. Don't you, John? Don't
That
you
was
take
not the
that's
class.
Not true. There were adults in that class, so John Connors, you
Okay.
won that fair and square.
What the kids' bounty hole was that stage one. The same stage one that he did. Yes, they had a few. I don't know. Did they have an actual adults in it?
They had a lot of adults in
Okay,
it.
but it was still the kids' bounty hole. Stan didn't do it.
I think
no,
Stan
his daughter did. His daughter's the kid.
Stage 1 bounty hole.
Daughter.
Yeah,
15
that's right. Yeah, John Connors would put her in her plate. That's right. How old is she, Stan?
She was 13 at the time.
Yeah, 13-year-old.
Yeah.
Way to flex on her.
Yeah.
Way to flex on her.
Peace out. All right, it started to snow.
Yeah, you can see we're down in Arkansas. We go south to stay warmer, and we bring the damn snow from St. Louis with us. So, gotta admit, Arkansas people aren't in love with us right now.
It's snowing pretty good.
Well, no, we knew it was gonna be cold, but we never dreamed ever that it was gonna be snowing. So we're gonna go down to the. Oh, I should show them too. There's also. We're gonna go down to the swimming hole. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Usually I'm like, yes, but I'm like, no. This all seems, I mean, you never used to have to drive through a big mud hole to go here. Well, I've got it behind us, but only James is behind us.
See, Jeff behind you.
I don't see anybody else back there.
I didn't see him leave.
I still don't see anybody back there.
Morris Christine. Damn snow, it's crazy.
Some pretty big flicks in there. Can we have a, is there a hot toddy available?
Here, the Charter Bird was at 6. They moved it back to 6. Yeah, he did.
What was it supposed to be at, 8?
5.
Oh, 5. Oh, they moved it back to 6.
Test.
Oh.
Is it too loud?
No, he's louder.
Oh, that's all the way up is what I have right now.
Then that's
You better
perfect.
be close. And you it needs to be probably
Here comes Christina. Recording you, recording me. I hope it's picking up these snowflakes,
better to have the.
because there's some pretty big snowflakes out here right now.
All right. Make sure
So
nothing's going
this
to fall
is
out
the swimming
when we do
hole.
it, though.
Everybody hangs out. And then one of the videos, if you ever saw that girl named Wendy, she went drove it. So that's when she got drunk and she's from here.
A lot of snow. It's coming down pretty good.
Heck yeah, it is.
I hope it picks up on camera. I'm not sure it will.
You know,
as much as it's
I think
snowing.
this may give Santa a little bit of an advantage.
Santa likes the snow.
Just saying.
Yeah.
We're used to this weather.
Yeah. I'm not.
You got a big old dirt streak on your front.
All right, here's the next spot in the non-drinking
Right.
game.
So here's the one down by the swimming hole. One of our favorite places at Carter's.
No matter the weather.
No matter the weather,
I just
it's always refreshing taking a dip in the good old swimming hole.
Read that again and look at the
I don't
snow.
think so. Not today.
Hey,
I think it worked
you
perfect.
could,
Hey, I
you
put-
could take a sock
I
off
put
and
my
put a toe
fingertip in it,
That's
so
what he did. He dipped his finger in it.
yeah. So technically, I was in the water. No, we love this.
Josh Carmen, king of loopholes.
Absolutely.
that is accurate statement.
True story. What do you? Oh shit.
It's a little sideways. You're gonna roll. Shit.
Yeah, he's turned it that way. It'll level it out some. There he goes. That's pretty crazy. He said no. He said,
Aborted the mission. That was crazy.
I thought we was going to come up here for a second. I was waiting for you to wake me up.
I'll be, it's 8 out where I have to go down.
Yeah. Too much of a run.
Yeah.
Let's go get something to eat.